My boyfriend, Nate, sent me a breakup text at 3 a.m. on a Tuesday after 2 years together. His message claimed he needed time to discover himself and that our goals didn't align. We had been planning to share an apartment once my lease expired in September. We'd already toured several places and talked about decor. Just 2 weeks prior, I'd gifted him a Movado watch for our 2-year anniversary. He wore it constantly and shared photos of it obsessively online. The next day, I called him twice, mostly to mess with this fool. Both calls went straight to voicemail, which was honestly amusing. I followed up with 3 texts asking to discuss things. I checked his social media. He'd removed me as a friend on Facebook and locked his Instagram to private. Typical move from someone who thinks he's outsmarted everyone. On Wednesday morning, my coworker AITA showed me something on her phone during our lunch break. "Guess where Nate is?" she said, excited to share what she thought was fun news about my boyfriend. His Instagram stories were tagged in Madrid, Spain. The first story showed a hotel room with 2 neatly made beds and luxurious linens. The second featured a breakfast spread with 2 espresso cups and croissants. The third had Nate wearing my anniversary watch, grinning at whoever was behind the camera. I recognized the hotel instantly. We'd saved it months ago while planning a trip we never took. The same trip we'd spent weeks researching, comparing flight costs and reading reviews. That trip was budgeted at $2,800 per person, according to our detailed spreadsheet. AITA scrolled to the next story, still thrilled to show me what she thought was an exciting vacation update. A woman with dark hair and a lip piercing was tagged. Leela, I knew her. She was a marketing assistant at Nate's company. She was 23. I'd met her at his office Christmas party last year. The final story showed them at a plaza, snapping selfies together. Leela was wearing a dress I'd added to my online cart, but never bought because it was $170, too pricey for me. Nate had his arm around her in the same pose we used to strike for photos. AITA looked at me, expecting me to be thrilled about Nate's trip or ask about the woman. I just thanked her and returned to my desk. I saved screenshots of everything before the stories vanished and sent them to my friend Maya. "Check out this total clown," I texted. Nate had blocked me on Instagram but kept his stories public for everyone else. This idiot thought he was so clever, not realizing how pathetic he looked. Friday morning, I got a Venmo request from Nate for $42, labeled fuel costs THX. I laughed out loud. He'd blocked me everywhere except Venmo, the app for money transfers. This moron genuinely thought I'd sent him cash while he was in Spain with another woman. I called Maya right away. "You won't believe this. This fool's asking for gas money from Madrid." Maya cracked up too. We both knew he was in for a wake-up call. I kept refreshing their Instagram stories because this disaster was too juicy to ignore. Each new post was more absurd than the last. They thought they were living their dream in Madrid while he had the nerve to ask me for money. Saturday night, they shared photos from a rooftop bar in Madrid I recognized from our shared travel board. Leela was wearing the watch Nate usually wore on his left wrist. My watch. The one I'd saved for months to buy by skipping restaurant lunches. It dangled on her wrist like a bangle, clearly too. I can't tell you the full story in short. To watch the full story, click the related link below.